type demo is a class which is having 4 attributes: byte, int, float, char. 4 different attributes it has. So when we create the type demo object, when you get the type demo object, what happens? When you create the type demo object, we have the memory is consumed. How much memory is consumed? Byte is 1 byte, int is 4 byte, total 5 bytes, float is 4 bytes, 9 bytes, and char is 2 bytes. So 11 bytes are taken. For every object, 11 bytes will be taken. You have one more class here, that is date. Date has 3 attributes: dd, and yy. 3 attributes, all are of byte type. So when we create a date object, how much byte will be consumed? 3 bytes will be consumed. Each one is a byte type: dd, yy. So you can create date object like date, join date, okay, birth date, okay, and you are consuming bytes. So date, birth date, joining date, you are creating objects. You are writing the date, you are using the date as a data type. So class you are using as a user defined type. Okay. You have another class in the next page, that is point class. Point class has 2 attributes. One is x, another is y. X-axis coordinate, y-axis coordinate. 2 coordinates make a point. You have another class, that is rectangle. It is having 3 attributes. One is a point attribute, another 2 are width and a height. Because you know the rectangles is starting on a point and it has some length and a height. So we can easily create also the rectangle object. Rectangle R1 is equal to new rectangle. In bracket you are sending P1 50, 100. P1 is a point object, and 50 and 100 are the length and width. So when you do this, three things you are doing. One is declaration. Rectangle R1 is declaration. New rectangle that is the instantiation, new for instantiation. And when you are calling the constructor is executed, that is called the initialization. Okay. So instantiating an object, we are using new to create an object. When we are doing new, actually I told that it is getting the memory. how many bytes are there, how many attributes are there. According to that, it gets some bytes from the memory. Which memory it is taking from? It is taking from the heap memory. Okay. So you have a point class in page 195, and in the other page we are having so rectangle class also you can create. So two classes you can create. One is the point class, another is the rectangle class. That's a homework for you. In the rectangle class, you can have constructor. You can have also show function, move function. You can see this move function. Okay. Rect2.move. Rect2.move 40,72. So move function, what happens? That means the new location of rect2. Rect2 is a rectangle, and a move means you are changing the point location. That means these are the values we are giving for a point. Point variable has x and y. That value will be changed. Okay. So when you write rect2.move 40,72, then the point attributes value will be changed. That means the rectangle has been moved. You can have some other functions also, like area function. In your class, area function you can have for rectangle. Area function, perimeter function. I told now move functions. Right? You see, page 198, area function is called. So these are the homework you can do. Area function is called, but this time you see the area function is called with a temporary object. New rectangle function dot area function. New rectangle function dot area function. That means immediately you are calling the area function. Whatever value, the default value you have, length and height, okay, or length and width, they will be multiplied and will be giving you the area, default values. Okay. That means your constructor, default constructor will be giving some values to the length and breadth, length and width. Those values will be used to create the area. Understood? And that value is returned and is stored in a int type variable. Then we are having controlling access to members of a class. Controlling access to members of a class. The members can be attributes or members can be functions. The attributes or function can be private, protected, public, or nothing. We may not give anything public, private, protected to the members. So that is the default. If nothing is attached, then that is the default member. Default member have package access. Package access. Package access means all the classes in the same package can use that member, can use that variable, or can use that function. Normally we don't write anything in our program. Normally public, private, protected we don't write. So that means all classes of our package can use this. Can use them. If you make public the classes outside package in different packages, they can also use it. If you make protected, then other package classes cannot use it, but some classes can use it in the other package. Who are those classes? Those classes who are the subclasses. The subclass may be present in a different package. Okay, that subclass can also use a protected member. Okay, the protected member can be accessed in the package as well as outside the package, but outside the package means must be a subclass, right? Then next thing is coming the private. Private means only in the same class it can be used, no subclass. Only in the same class it can be used. Not in the subclass, not in the package classes, not in the outside package classes. Okay, so there is a table given and there are some examples are given. You see, there is a class alpha, there is a class beta. In the alpha class, private members are there, so beta class you cannot use them. In the beta class, though you are able to create the object, after object you cannot use those variables. Next, another example, in the same alpha class you are using the variables. This dot I am private you are using, so that is possible. In the next class, you see there is a package given, package Greek, same package. Protected members are there, same package, so protected members can easily used. Next, another is there public. You see package Greek, package Roman, two different packages, two different classes, still they are used. Still they are used. Another is the friendly, package Greek, still, okay. So default also called friendly. So only the package classes can use it, right? Then we have another more important topic now, that is getter and setter methods. Getter and setter methods. Getter methods are, right, getter methods and setter methods. Getter methods, as the name tells, get means to get the value. They are just like our display function, but they will have a return statement. Setter methods are storing the value, just like our take function. Okay, just like our take function. Suppose I will write anybody has a chalk, I will write a getter method and setter method, okay, program. Because this chapter is over,